Hey guys, welcome to a very quick top 10 list. I'm actually waiting on doing a live stream, so I thought while I'm waiting, I'll do a quick top 10 list for you guys and get it for you. I'm going to be doing my top 10 worst Happy Madison production movies. Yes, Happy Madison, which is pretty much most of Adam Sandler movies and other films that are associated with Adam Sandler because he produces. This is his production company and stuff. And I've done my top 10 worst Adam Sandler films, but I thought I'd just do the whole Happy Madison production and do the top 10 of what I think is the worst films in Happy Madison production. So let's get to it. And as always, for our top 10, let's gotta have your I'll bring back the single paper. Honorable, or in this case, dishonorable mentions. The Master of Disguise, The Benchwarmers, The Hot Chick, That's My Boy, Joe Dirt, The Do-Over, and 8 Crazy Nights. All shitty, bullshit fucking films. Just couldn't make the top 10 list. But did make my top 10 was my number 10. My number 10 is Hubie Halloween. Hubie Halloween, the reason I put this in the top 10 and not like an 8 Crazy Nights or even a Little Nicky and stuff, those movies, as shitty as all of them are, even Master of Disguise, as awful as all those films are, there's always like one scene that makes me chuckle or laugh a little bit. I even hate Billy Madison and shit like that, but there's a scene that makes me laugh. Hubie Halloween, I didn't laugh once. Not one joke made me laugh. It was not funny. It was just back to the regular shtick of Adam Sandler. Like, come on, Adam Sandler is very capable of being a good actor and doing good movies. Like, look what he did with Uncut Gems. But then right after Uncut Gems, he goes back to his stupid shtick with Hubie Halloween. It's not funny. The whole crew isn't funny. The story isn't funny. And I was looking forward to maybe a fun Halloween comedy, but it was not funny. It was just stupid. And Adam Sandler brought back the stupid voice, Hubie Halloween. That voice isn't funny. Has never been funny than his entire career. I don't know why he does it. It's annoying. Number 9, Blended. Blended is his third collaboration with Drew Barrymore. I love The Wedding Singer. Very, very funny film. Sorry, I was going to say 8 Crazy Nights. 50 First Dates. I don't love that movie, but I like the ending and at least like the chemistry. I didn't laugh a lot in that movie, but the chemistry is good and the ending is good. But movie. But Blended sucks. Another movie where Adam Sandler just wants to go on vacation and stuff. It's not funny. The chemistry that Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore always usually bring in their films, it lacks very much in this film. And yeah, I just didn't care. I didn't like these characters, and it's filled with modern references, and even now they're dated. Like, this movie came out, 2014, and the references they're saying is already outdated. Just, it's not a good movie. Just another stupid Adam Sandler movie. Number 8, Pixels. Hated this movie. I love video games. Making an a arcade style video game movie would be cool. Like pixelated characters and we have to destroy them. That could be very, very cool and very funny. It's not funny. It's not creative. I could tell Adam Sandler and the whole crew of this movie have no idea what they're talking about when it comes to video games, old school arcade video games. And Peter Dinklage looked like he didn't want to be there. You have Kevin James as a president. That's just stupid. Adam Sandler is a game master, not viable. And he even uses old school Adam Sandler jokes that weren't even funny to begin with, and he puts it in Pixels. It's so bad that the very first joke in the movie is yoo-hoo, and it's a bottle of yoo-hoo they're holding. Get it? Ha! Stupid. Number 7, Zookeeper. This is just a Kevin James movie, and most of the just straight Kevin James movies I hate. Here Comes the Boom was probably the more tolerable one, but still was stupid. This is ridiculous. Him playing a zookeeper, can hear animals. It's basically Dr. Dolittle, but not enjoyable. And even Dr. Dolittle is not enjoyable. The first one with Eddie Murphy was kind of funny, but the rest of them suck. But anyways, not funny. The animal talking voices weren't funny or enjoyable. I don't even know where they're going with this. I guess they were just trying to, please the children. Talking animals. The kids will enjoy that. I don't even think even kids enjoy this movie. It just was ridiculous. Number 6 is both the Paul Blart movies. Back to Kevin James. I don't like either one of these movies. I think they both just suck equally. The second one's probably much worse, but I put them both together because I hated them both. It's just A fat guy on a scooter catching bad guys. If you don't find that funny, then you're not going to find these movies funny. Number 5 is Grown Ups 1 and 2. Dennis Dugan, once again, proving that he's not a good director, even though he has directed some good movies. Happy Gilmore is a funny movie. Grown Ups 1 and 2 is just terrible. Again, it's just Adam Sandler and his friends trying to have a good time, and they think just because they're having a good time, we're supposed to have a good time. Watching them have a good time, it's not really a good time. Grown Ups 2 is much worse, but Grown Ups 1 is still really unbearably unfunny. Even when they actually try to be a little raunchy, it's not funny. When they try to be clever, it's not clever. It's just stupid. Horribly written, and just not funny. Number 4, Just Go With It. Just Go With It fails so hard because every character in this movie is either unlikable or just a moron. They're like idiots. Like this girl he meets in this movie, he's lying to her that he has kids and an ex-wife, but all the lies he says are the most ridiculous and insane lies, and she somehow believes them. I don't know what human being would believe any of the lies he tells. I'm like, is this girl just an idiot? And if she's believing these lies, then you should not be doing all these lies to impress this girl, because this girl is clearly mentally not okay. If she can believe the crap that he says in this movie, it's so bad. It's ridiculous. None of the jokes work. They try to do some slapstick here and there, not funny. They put Nicole Kidman in the movie, and there's like a running joke that her name's Devlin. And the kids, every time they take a shit, they call it a Devlin. So that's like a running joke in the movie. If you're not laughing right now, then you're not going to laugh the whole time. Number 3 is The Ridiculous Six. This was embarrassing. This movie is absolutely embarrassing. Trying to make a spoof satire on Westerns and, The Magnificent Seven and stuff. Just unbearably unfunny. It was, I don't even know what the fuck I was watching. It was almost like watching that, what is that movie called? Kung Pao or something with Henry Winkler. I hated that movie too. It was almost like watching an unfunny, even more unfunny version of Kung Pao. Not good. Was it that Rob Schneider's in it, Adam Sandler, Taylor Lautner, the whole Adam Sandler crew. It just, I hated these characters. And I hated every second of watching this movie, and it was unbearable. Number 2, I couldn't decide which of these two films were shittier. They're both at 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I know Rotten Tomatoes is not a good site for movies, but they're very spot on when it comes to these two films, and they're both just equally awful. So I just put them both as a tie. That is Strange Wilderness and Bucky Larson: Born to Be a Star. These are some of the worst comedy films I've ever watched in my entire life. Strange Wilderness is literally about this docu-series crew, and they're just basically they film the wilderness, but they have no idea anything about the wilderness, and that's the joke of the whole movie, is that they're documenting wilderness and animal life, and they know nothing about wilderness and animal life, and that's it. That's the joke. And if you don't find that funny, you're in for an 88 minutes of just sheer torture. Bucky Larson: Born to Be a Star is more ridiculous, but just as unfunny. Both these films, I never laughed, and I actually was counting down every second until they ended. Bucky Larson stars Nick Swartzen, and his name's Bucky, and he has a very abnormally small penis. And he joins the porn industry and stuff, and he's like a virgin that ejaculates too early. Again, this is the running joke of the movie. He's a porn star with a small penis. I don't know. I maybe the Happy Madison tried to this very adult, vulgar, raunchy comedy, and they just completely failed and completely missed the mark. Both these movies are very R-rated, but very ridiculous and stupid, and it's funny that when they try to make an adult film, but they end up becoming more childish and more immature. So I feel like a 10-year-old kid would find these movies funny because he thinks, oh, that's so grown up and edgy. But an adult will watch it and think that a mentally challenged person writes these scripts. Yeah. Number 1, Jack and Jill. There's not even a question. This is everybody's least favorite Adam Sandler movie and Happy Madison production movie. I might do a whole video on Jack and Jill, actually, and how much I hate it. that will require me to watch the movie again, and I haven't watched it since it came out in 2011. And I don't know if I have. I don't even know if I have like the brain function to watch that movie a second time. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Like it depends. Like because I can't do a whole video on the movie unless I watch it again because I don't know all the scenes. I haven't watched it since it came out, but I do remember Al Pacino, Don Cochino. It wasn't very funny. Katie Holmes looked like she didn't want to be there. Adam Sandler as both Jack and Jill, and you think he's annoying as Jack. Him as Jill is just the extra pile of torture this film adds. Not good, not funny. One of the worst comedies, probably one of my least favorite films of all time, and maybe I'll do a whole video about it. So yeah, that was my top 10 worst Happy Madison production movies. So in the comment section below, please tell me, did you agree with this top 10 list? If not, give me your guys' top 10 least favorite Happy Madison production films in the comment section below. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.